So you know how oftentimes we're told when it comes to people that are no longer in our life, I guess to maybe make us feel better or give us some type of clarity or understanding, we'll hear the phrase, some people in your life for a reason and a season, and maybe the reason was this, maybe the season was this. What we have to understand though, the people that we label as a season means that that person's going to come back around. Because as long as nature is operating the way it should, every season comes back around. Now, depending where you are, certain seasons last longer than the others. So like, for example, I live in Florida. So the spring and summer season is much longer than the fall and winter season versus someone who lives up north. And then when you have those seasons, you also have to dress for the season. And remind you, once you're dressed for the season and that season is over, you don't throw away the clothes. You usually put them in storage or the back of the closet because you don't need it right now. But when that season comes back around, you're going to go back in the storage, back in the closet, and get those same clothes and put them back on because it's what you need for the season. And if you're labeling people who are actually reasons and not seasons, you are subconsciously like telling yourself that this person is going to come back at some point or another. We just don't know when. Versus someone who's a reason is more of like an earthquake or a hurricane or a storm, hail, something that's not a reoccurring event routinely every single year. So even though certain areas, like me, I live in Florida, we have hurricane season, but every hurricane is different. So it doesn't mean that, well, this person was a reason and they were a hurricane, and now next year I know it's hurricane season, so they're coming. No, because every hurricane operates differently. So we just have to remember, put the people the right labels. If you're gonna give them a label, make sure it's the right one so you're not subconsciously preparing for someone to come back into your life when they're not supposed to be there at all.